The desert is a landscape of extremes, yet industrial pioneers are attempting to grow the world's most difficult.
Durian traditionally requires tropical humidity, but the results of this arid experiment are surprising the global agricultural community. This facility utilizes a closed-loop atmospheric system to simulate the moist conditions found in Southeast Asian rainforests. Massive turbines regulate the internal temperature, ensuring that the blistering desert heat never penetrates the sensitive growing zones.
Water is the most precious resource here, managed by a centralized computer that tracks every single microliter used.
Robotic sensors monitor the health of the trees, detecting moisture stress before it becomes visible to human eyes. Water is piped from the coast and processed through a massive reverse osmosis system to remove all salts. Technicians must constantly inspect the structural integrity of the facility to prevent the dry desert air from leaking. Pollination in the desert is handled by automated drones that mimic the movement of tropical bats and insects. The controlled environment has accelerated the growth cycle, resulting in fruit that ripens significantly faster than traditional. Acoustic sensors analyze the sound of the fruit to determine the exact moment of peak ripeness for harvesting. Harvesting is fully automated, preventing the danger of heavy, spiky fruit falling and causing injury to human workers. The fruit moves into the processing plant, where the journey from desert tree to global market truly begins. Specialized industrial brushes ensure that every crevice between the sharp thorns is free of fine desert dust particles. X-ray technology allows the facility to sort fruit based on the number and size of the internal pulps.
Nothing is wasted, as imperfect fruit is diverted to the pulping plant for conversion into high-value food ingredients.
Secondary processing machines can handle 12 tons of fruit per hour, extracting the creamy flesh with clinical precision.
The extracted pulp is homogenized and pasteurized to ensure a consistent flavor profile for the food manufacturing industry.
Strict laboratory testing ensures that the desert-grown durian meets the chemical specifications required by major international buyers. Premium whole fruit is packaged with individual tracking labels that detail the exact biodome where it was grown.
Triple-layer plastic film is applied to contain the characteristic smell.
Automated systems stack the boxes onto pallets, preparing the desert harvest for a journey across the global ocean.
Flash freezing at -40 degrees Celsius preserves the texture of the fruit for up to 2 years.
This industrial freezing process is the secret to delivering fresh-tasting durian to consumers thousands of miles away.
The immense power required for cooling and desalination is provided by one of the world's largest solar arrays.
Daily maintenance of the solar panels is essential to maintain the high energy efficiency needed for the factory.
Engineers monitor the life support systems of the orchard, ready to intervene if any parameter deviates from normal.
The nutrient mix is specifically calibrated for the desert environment, compensating for the lack of natural soil. The trees are grown in a soilless medium, preventing the spread of soil-borne diseases often found in rainforests. Drones provide a constant eye on the structure, ensuring that the precious internal atmosphere is never compromised.
The logistics chain is timed to the minute, ensuring that the frozen fruit never leaves the cold zone.
Even in the desert heat, the internal temperature of the loading bay is kept at a freezing level.
The harvest travels across the sand toward major shipping hubs, destined for dinner tables in Europe and America. Scientists are already working on the next generation of durian trees, modified to be even more heat-tolerant. Tissue culture allows for the mass production of genetically identical trees, ensuring consistency across the entire industrial orchard. Manual checks supplement the automated systems, providing a human layer of quality control to the growing process.
Husks are recycled into mulch, which helps to maintain humidity levels at the base of the growing beds.
Biological pest control is used instead of chemicals,
maintaining the organic status of the desert-grown durian fruit.
Every fertilization event is logged in a database, allowing researchers to track the lineage of every fruit produced.
Sandstorms are a constant threat, but the reinforced glass of the biodomes is built to withstand hurricane-force winds. The stability of the internal environment is the key to successfully growing tropical fruit in a desert wasteland.
Enriched carbon dioxide levels boost the photosynthetic rate, allowing the trees to thrive in the artificial light.
LED arrays provide the exact wavelengths of light needed for fruit development, bypassing the need for natural sun.
The facility maintains a 1-week water reserve to ensure the trees survive even if the desalination plant fails.
Yield data proves that industrial desert farming is not only possible, but potentially more productive than traditional methods.
Genetic preservation ensures the long-term viability of the project, protecting the future of desert-grown tropical fruit.
The journey of every desert durian begins in the lab, under the watchful eyes of specialized horticultural engineers.
Precision pruning ensures that the tree's energy is focused entirely on the development of the high-value fruit.
Keeping the glass clean is essential for monitoring the trees and maintaining the aesthetic of the facility.
Even the smallest change in acidity can affect the flavor of the durian, requiring constant chemical monitoring.
Testing the impact resistance of the harvest system ensures that the fruit shell is never cracked prematurely. The branding highlights the unique origin of the product, appealing to consumers looking for innovative food sources. Thermal imaging at night ensures that the heating systems are functioning correctly during the cold desert nights. Maintenance schedules are strictly followed to prevent any mechanical failures that could lead to a climate disaster. The facility employs a full-time engineering team to manage the complex machinery required for desert fruit production.
Regular gas deliveries are essential to maintain the atmospheric enrichment programs that drive the high growth rates.
Standardizing the physical appearance of the fruit is part of the industrial process to meet market expectations.
The massive storage capacity allows the facility to manage market fluctuations and ensure a constant global supply.
GPS tracking ensures that every shipment is monitored, protecting the valuable desert harvest from the port gates.
Hygiene is a top priority, with the processing floor being cleaned multiple times a day to prevent contamination.
The desalination plant operates around the clock, providing a steady stream of fresh water to the orchard. Redundancy is built into every system, ensuring that the durian trees are protected from any power failures. Strict quarantine protocols prevent any desert-borne organisms from entering the facility and damaging the tropical durian trees.
The robotics team is constantly refining the dexterity of the machines used in the growing and harvesting.
Every day begins with a careful check of the exterior, ensuring the facility is ready for the heat.
Automated shades protect the trees from the most intense midday sun, preventing leaf burn in the greenhouses.
Specialized coatings extend the shelf life of the fruit, making it more resilient during long-distance international shipping.
Industrial packaging must be strong enough to withstand the pressure of being stacked in a cargo ship. Water recycling is a key part of the sustainability of the project, minimizing the environmental footprint overall. Monitoring air composition is essential for both the health of the plants and the safety of workers. Logistics inside the factory are just as important as the external supply chain for maintaining production speed. Accurate weighing is essential for international trade, with every durian categorized by its exact weight in grams.
Advanced algorithms analyze current growth data to predict future yields with a high degree of mathematical accuracy.
Carefully managed growth hormones can influence the size and flavor of the fruit, optimizing the final product. Nitrogen is a critical consumable in the factory, requiring constant monitoring of the storage and delivery systems.
Water jet technology allows for the clean cutting of the thick husks without damaging the delicate internal fruit.
Staff are the first to taste the desert harvest, providing a human final check on quality.
The facility is constantly being upgraded with the latest technology to improve efficiency and reduce the costs.
Maintaining a steady supply of nutrients is as important as water for the survival of the trees.
The Desert Project is a symbol of human perseverance, turning a wasteland into a source of life.
Three-dimensional modeling allows researchers to study the structure of the fruit and optimize the packaging design accordingly.